Hi everyone. This is the self-awareness exercise that I'm posting for specifically for the week of March 23rd. But as always, when you see the names on the cards come up, it may fit you for another time. And they're meant to be flexible. So here we go. I feel this is important, not just for the ability to be self-aware, but I also feel more and more now as things are becoming more globally chaotic and troublesome. I'm noticing in a lot of the 3 card spreads that I'm doing, the self-awareness spreads, there seems to be guidance on how to be, not just for an aspect of self-awareness, but in terms of how to manage the stress that's all around us right now. So the one thing that Spirit did want me to remind all of us about, and that is that as difficult as things are in the world around us, it's important to remember the concept of macrocosm, the big picture, and microcosm, the little picture. Things happen on all levels because it's all energetic. So while we might not have the same degree of conflict showing up in our lives, obviously, when you're looking at global political, there's a huge impact on it. But from the microcosmic, there's still the quality of energy of combativeness, conflict, lack of peace, chaos, indecision that can show up in our lives in various different ways. It may be around a power struggle because what's going on? It's about power. It might be to do with a boss. It might be to do with an imbalance of power within a relationship. It could be in many different things. But just to remember, whatever's going on out there, however difficult it is, it also gives us the opportunity to reflect on the things that that kind of energy brings up in us. Fear of survival, jealousy, all the dark emotions that we don't want to face, that we need to face as part of our growth process. So, these are the cards. Get to it, Lynn. First card, hopelessness. All right, let's see. Can we get a clear reading on that? There we go. Hopelessness is usually linked to the thought that things will never change, us, others, or circumstances. It's a heavy energy and has no momentum because it presupposes that there's nothing that can change the situation or state. It's usually accompanied with a sense of powerlessness. Often it's based on old disappointments, but is triggered by current events that resonate with something similar from the past. And there we have, right there, the connection to what we were just talking about. There is that sense, obviously, as we're watching all of these things go down and people making decisions that we seem to have no control over, there can be that sense of, well, what can I do? Well, what can you do? What can you do? This is what they're telling you can do. The energy you're being asked to deliberately embody, with all of the energetic benefits that go along with that to your system, is do it big. Engage fully with as much enthusiasm and activity from as many different angles as possible. Everything is an opportunity to apply yourself to the task at hand. There are no halfway measures. Aim for 100% engagement and do so with no sense of struggle or efforting. Do it with expansion rather than contraction around every activity. Now, that's the energy you're being asked to embrace as you're contemplating and letting the idea of hopelessness and watching the concept and the feelings around hopelessness come up in the week. You're being asked to really engage in the idea of life 100% and say yes. Now, I love this because really, say yes and hopelessness, this is like the antidote to it for me. Say yes. Today, say yes, thank you to everything harmless or beneficial that anyone offers you, even if you don't need or want it. You can pass it along to someone else or graciously take a rain check. Is it a compliment? Say yes, thank you, and then soak it in. So what I'm going to say to this one is when I put all of these 3 together, it's really saying no matter how hopeless you feel, this is where I feel it's guidance for us in the week to come. No matter how hopeless you feel, no matter how disappointed you are in anybody or anything, allow yourself to contemplate on it in a way where if there is any of that energy left for you, you get to be able to release that and work with that. And from a point of view of when you find yourself getting hopeless or feeling hopeless or disappointed or powerless in a very, very big way, you focus on the positive. You focus on all the things that are yes, that are expansion, that are positive. You do not let yourself believe that whatever is going on is a hopeless situation. You engage in that saying yes, because you know what? Saying yes and keeping your energy in alignment with that affirmation of yes, good, positive, expansion. These cards are about expansion. Hopelessness and fear is contracted energy. Saying yes, thank you is expansive. It's saying yes, more life. It goes perfectly with do it big. Okay? And say thank you. Gratitude, one of the highest frequencies you can ever get. So in the process of saying yes, thank you, and which allows more abundance to come to you, you are also opening up that gratitude energy. Again, gratitude is a very high frequency, exactly opposite to the quality of energy you'll find in hopelessness. I'm going to leave those with you for this week, and I'm feeling like I might be doing more as opposed to just one a week. So if you're interested, keep your eyes open and expect something live happening probably in May. All right, that's it for now, my friends. Take very, very good care. And remember, there are many of us out there who are doing this, who are aiming our intention. How wonderful it is to be contacting and meeting people all over the world who are sharing this desire for the kind of future that we would all want the people we love to have. I'm going to leave you with that. You take care.